All right, Shalom. First and foremost, before I continue with this lesson, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother lawyer, and I teach with the Great Millstone Nashville Camp. Come back with a quick lesson. All right, so as you heard, this is from the brother uh, from the GMS Salaki. I believe it's not Huntsville. It's the Alabama camp down there. Salaki, I forgot what city. Birmingham, GMS Birmingham, I believe. The brother, Mysteries of the Kingdom, right? I forgot his name. Salakia. Yeah, Mysteries of the Kingdom, the trilogy. All right, and this brother puts up great videos, as usual. And as you see, it was a video posted, and you heard what E said. You know, he told you, we are the Edomites, but we've been telling y'all who Esau Edom is. All right, and so I start with Jeremiah 49. Of course, you brothers know where I'm going. Jeremiah 49, starting in verse 7, says, "Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman, is counsel perished from the prudent, is their wisdom vanished," right? And really, their wisdom, their so-called wisdom is really the wisdom of wickedness, deceit, and that's how they I don't want to say that, but that's how they operate. That's how they went unseen. The scriptures speak about the covering cast being over all people, the veil. Let me see. I believe it's Isaiah. Could be wrong. Let's see. Uh, let me see. Let me see. Yeah. So, yep. There's a covering cast. I'll get that in a minute. Just let me finish iterating. So, for hundreds of years, they were able to cover up who everyone, were. But ever since the Israelites started, when the apostles and elders, came to the front line, and exposed them who they were, they can't hide who they are no more. And also these other nations, of course they already know who they are. They wouldn't come out and make a video saying, hey, we're the so-called Ammonite Moabites, right? And so ultimately, their wisdom is vanishing, their rulership, and when a nation is in power and they begin to lose, uh, uh, wisdom, they I don't want to say that, but when they begin to lose their wisdom, basically, shoot, they don't know how to rule. And to be honest, these people never knew how to rule. All right, they rule under deceit, you know, lies, So, hey, they're coming to an end. All right, so yeah, the spirit is on them to to come out and be like, hey, look, we are the such, we are this tribe, this people, and Lord will, I don't get a strike, for this video, because usually when I go in on Edom, they like to give me strikes. But anyway, it says, "Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of the Dan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him." So Esau Edom is about to be visited. He's about to be visited with plagues. Where is that at? Damn, I forgot what. I think it's in Job. Might be in Job. But anyway, he's gonna be visited with, uh, really, the curse is coming upon him as well. All nations. Let me get that. It's in Deuteronomy. So the physical. Actually, let me see something real quick. Jeremiah 30 and yes, I just started 7. So how the Lord's going to visit Esau, right? It is basically dealing with the spiritual visitation. Then the physical visitation is coming, which I'm going to go into. Which let me get that. Is in Isaiah as well, 45 or 47. Yeah, 47. Yep. And this is when Yahweh Shai returns. So anyway, actually, let me go right back to read illiterate. Damn, I can't get the word right. Uh, Reiterate. All right. It says, "For I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him." Right. So Esau's gonna be visited by plagues, famines, pestilences. You know, it says, Deuteronomy 30 and 7, "The Lord, thy God, thy power, will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee." Hey, so that's one form of the visitation. You know, here in these last days, you know, Jacob being delivered, the wicked Israelites being destroyed along with Esau Edom. Then after that, the kingdom, and then hey, they're going to be under the full effect of the curses. Every single last curse that the Israelites went through, you other nations gonna go through. Especially Esau. You know, he's gonna receive double the punishment. All right. Uh, Now let me go over this covering cast. You know, Isaiah 25 and 7, "And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people." Right? You you have different names for people, Pacific Islanders, right? What else? Australians, Asians. Really, Asia is a real place. Asia Minor, and so forth. Which the Israelites will be Asians. Because that region is called Asia Minor. Just want to throw that in there. But anyway, so-called white, black, Hispanic, that's a covering. That's a covering cast, you know? And it's like unto the people being blind from knowing who they really are, you know? And that's what make us, well, not us, but that's how we were in that Gentile state of mind. We lost our heritage. Through us losing our heritage, it was due to Esau when he conquered us, you know, naming us Negroes, Latinos, Mexicans, not calling us who we really are, along with the other nations, and they was in bed with it, with him. Anyway, it says, "And he will destroy," and it's talking about the Lord, "and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations." So when you have a veil, like for instance, when you see a couple they about to get married, what do the wife usually have on? She has on a veil to cover, you know, her face. So shoot, and also too, this is what came up. They should make their tongues to fall upon themselves. All right, this Psalm 64 and 8. it says, actually, let me see, verse 7. Man, Salaki, let me, man. And actually, man, you know what? I gotta go to Malachi. Because dude said that they were the Edomites, right? Okay. So Malachi 1. Let's go to Malachi first. All right, this is Malachi chapter 1. It says, the burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said the Lord, yet ye say, wherein has the Lord loved us? Right? And that's what many of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics say. When we sit up and tell you that you the Israelites, the Lord cares about us, they be like, how does the Lord care for us? You know, all this stuff we going through, right? It's because of iniquity of our forefathers, which that's who we are. You know? It says, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Said the Lord, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Right? So they went down at one point in history, and he rose right back up. They had to. All right? It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places which they have done. You know, after the during the Renaissance period, you know, they started coming right back up into power. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. So they're the wicked. When dude said that they're the Edomites, right? He knows that they are the wicked. All right? Simple as that. Let's go back to Psalm 64. Starting at verse 1, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O power, and my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, right? From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, right? So the deceit, right? The lies. That is one form of them using, you know, their mouth as a weapon, their words, right? And then really shoot, you know, they was given the sword, you know, really it's like they have a double-edged sword, which is their tongue, their words, you know, and their physical weapon. And that's how Esau get down, you know, lies, deceit, right? Just like how in Hebrews it said that the word of the Lord is sharper than any two-edged sword, right? So on the wicked, on the wicked side, you know, their words, you know, are as sharp as a sword, you know, meaning how they were able to deceive people, if you get it, right? Just like how Adam and Eve was beguiled by the serpent, you know, it was the words that he said, how he said it, you know. Surely thou shalt not die if that, you know, if, roughly paraphrase, I'm tearing it up, but you know, basically, surely thou shalt not die, you know, if you eat from this tree, you know, it was in words, man. Words are deadly. You know, they always say, what they say back in school, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words something will never, some shit like that. That's a lie, you know, because even when we bring out scriptures and precepts, you know, people are cut. They want to kill you, fight you, you know. Anyway, it says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. And they shoot up Jacob. You know, they shoot at you Israelites. You know, with this upcoming NWO, right? With the laws, Jim Crow laws, right? Those were words that were written on paper to keep you enslaved, you know, and keep you in that enslaved mind, you know. So that's them also, you know, who with their tongue like a sword, you know. So their tongue is like a sword. You get it. Anyway, let's keep reading. It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately, then say, "Who shall see them?" And that's the pride of Esau. Even these international bankers, they think that the Heavenly Father don't see what they doing or see what they planning. Come on, man, He created you, fool. You know. Uh, let's see. I go to verse 7. I mean, I'll be honest, I can read on down, but I start at verse 7. It says, "But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, and all that see them shall flee away." And that's what you see happening now. Literally, all these different countries, right? Even though they might be Edomites too, they're getting away from America. They don't want to deal with America. They rather deal with Russia and so forth. You know, because they see, you know, their tongues are falling upon themselves, that they're lying, they're admitting that they're the Edomites. A lot of deception, right? Uh, Salakia. Let me see. Now let's go into this because the Lord said that He was going to meet Esau, right? Right here in verse 8, the time that I will visit him, going into Esau. Well, we know that the Lord's going to send His son back. Isaiah 47:3 says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." So, hey, how the Lord's gonna come back? Let me get something real quick too. Let me see. Where's the video? Salakia. The Lord will not meet thee as a man. Check this out. These ships from GMS Get This Work. Let's read this real quick. Zechariah 6:11. Oh shoot! I thought I paused it. See, I thought I paused it. Salakia. So hey, that's how the Lord's coming back. He's not gonna come, like how a man will come on a literal horse, or in a car, right? Nothing like that. He's coming with these vehicles, these wheels, so-called UFOs. He's not gonna meet you Edomites as a man, you other nations as well, Jacob too, you know. So hey, I hope this was an edifying lesson, giving our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.